Hello, everyone. This is Dino Chris on Prehistoric Facts, and this is Prehistoric Facts special episode number 213. We're going to be talking about a herbivorous dinosaur, and that herbivorous dinosaur is Sierraceratops. And so, this is the best image I could find of Sierraceratops, and so this is a very well illustrated art right here of Sierraceratops and its environment. So, this is a very nice illustration right there. And so, some information about Sierraceratops. The name Sierraceratops means Sierra horn face, and length is 15 feet or 15 feet or 4.5 meters. Height is 6 feet, 1.8 meters. Weight is unknown. It lived 72 million years ago in the late Cretaceous period, and fossils are found in New Mexico of the United States, and was described by Dahlman in 2022. So this is a fairly recently named ceratopsian, and so uh, this dinosaur was discovered in 1997, believe it or not, but they didn't actually give it an official name around in the late 90s because there was not that much fossil material found for this dinosaur. It wasn't until they found more specimens, I think in the 2010s, is when they actually were able to start describing this dinosaur. And so Dahlman, a paleontologist, Dahlman, described this dinosaur in a paper back in 2022 to give the name Sierraceratops. And so here is a map of the United States, and where you can see where I highlighted in red, this green state here in the American Southwest is New Mexico. That's the state of New Mexico, and the fossils are found in the southern part of New Mexico, and this is in the Hall Lake rock formation, Hall Lake Formation in New Mexico, and it's a late Cretaceous rock formation, and it's got some fossils there, but this is a very poorly understood rock formation because not a lot of paleontologists get to go find fossils here. But, well, one, you got the desert heat there. Some temperatures in New Mexico can actually reach over 110 degrees uh, in the summer, so a very kind of brutal dry heat for paleontologists to go out fossil hunting, so they probably have to wait until like the beginning parts of the season, so probably like early May, to be able to go fossil hunting in those types of areas. But anyway, here's a size chart of Sierraceratops, and what you can see here, it's not a very large ceratopsian, and it's kind of medium sized here, and I'll get that in a bit. And this is based off of some of the fossils that are found of Sierraceratops. So bits of the frill, you got the brow horns, you got a cheekbone, part of the shoulder blade, part of the forelimb, and you got a little bit of vertebrae and also some ribs, and even partially a partial pelvis or sacrum. And so, yeah, this is not a very well complete dinosaur. This is based on educated guesses of what it could possibly look like. And so, yeah, this is what Sierraceratops possibly might have looked like. More information about Sierraceratops. It is part of the Ceratopsidae, so it's a ceratopsian, like like a lot of the ceratopsians that we have covered before. And it's part of the Chasmosaurinae, so it's part of the family with Chasmosaurus, even a couple of others, a few other dinosaurs that are part of this lineup as well, like say Pentaceratops, Cosmoceratops, you name it. And so Sierraceratops has medium-length brow horns, so these are not really large compared to, like, say, Triceratops or even, like, say, Torosaurus and, those types of ceratopsians. So these would be medium-sized brow horns. It would possibly have a small nose horn. It's got holes in the frill, so this is not a frill designed for defense. This is basically a frill designed for display. It is designed for display purposes only, and like I said before, it's a medium-sized ceratopsian compared to, like, say, Torosaurus, Triceratops, and even Eotriceratops. And then, of course, it's a herbivore, like all ceratopsians are. They can eat meat, but it's just very rare occasions that they actually have to do that. And so, because somebody did ask me a question about Ceratops possibly eating meat, which they possibly can, like some herbivorous animals can do today. The environment it lived in, it would have been warm and humid. You have the western interior seaway. It would have been wet and dry seasons. There would have been plenty of trees, ferns, cycads, and flowers. There was no grass. Of course, there was no grass during the time of the dinosaurs. There would have been plenty of rivers, lakes, and ponds. And the other types of animals around were insects, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, avian dinosaurs, which we call birds, some pterosaurs, and the non-avian dinosaurs, the regular type of dinosaurs that we all know. Now, there would be predators in this kind of time, but the predator that would be around, the types of predator that would be around would be tyrannosaurs. Tyrannosaurs would have been probably around in New Mexico at that point in time. But this is very, like I said, the Hall Lake rock formation is not very well studied, and so there is tyrannosaur material that has been found, but it is very fragmentary, and so you are not going to find that much about this. About what the predators would be, but paleontologists do agree that tyrannosaurs were around, but around 72 million years ago. But the thing is, we have to know if there was like a new species of tyrannosaur that was living in the southern part of the United States, or was it like, say, like a species that we all already know? It's just that it's distributed at a wide range, like say Daspletosaurus, for example. But Daspletosaurus has not been found in New Mexico, so I'll leave that up to interpretation for the paleontologists to decide what kind of tyrannosaurs were around. The extinction of Sierraceratops would have been mostly due to climate change. The western interior seaway was retreating, and it was the beginning of when the Rocky Mountains were starting to develop. So it would have been a lot of earthquakes, and some volcanic eruptions would have been happening as well. And then, of course, you have different types of plants that were evolving as well. And so, because like around Lauramidia, which is the western part of North America during the late Cretaceous period, that would have been having a lot of volcanic activity and even a lot of earthquakes. And so, plenty of earthquakes, volcanic activity, that sort of thing that would have been happening. And here's a map of North America around 75 million years ago, but this is the best one I can find. This is the best that I can find. 75 million years is not too far away from 72 million years ago. So around 72 million years ago, this canal right here, the southern part of the Western Interior Seaway, would have been really closely tight right here. So it would have been almost like a little river in certain ways, but it would still be part of the sea. It was probably around 70 million years ago when the southern part of the United States closed up the Western Interior Seaway, and then around say 68 million years ago, the Western Interior Seaway would have been more towards like say north parts of Canada and even like the most northern edge of North Dakota, and so that's where you're going to find the Western Interior Seaway when it gets to the end of the Cretaceous period. And so, yeah, you're actually gonna see plenty of different types of maps of North America that would show that kind of trajectory of like what it possibly look like. So the next episode would be on September 28th, 2023, and that will be a Q&A episode. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs of dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or just go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dinochrist. Like the page, you should post your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Don't put them on Messenger. Messengers are private conversations. So please put your questions in the comment section. And for you YouTubers out there, like the video, subscribe to the channel. According to my analytics, a lot of you guys are checking out my channel and not subscribed yet. So please feel free to hit that subscribe button. And also, based on the YouTube algorithm works, is that the more likes the video gets, the better, the more likely it gets spread out to people that are interested in dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, geology in general. So that way you can get more people to come and check out the channel, and also share the video, share the channel to anybody that is interested in dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, and also hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so that way you can get weekly notifications of every video that comes out. Also check out the community tab as well. I will be posting more polls at some point, so you will get some more polls, so that way you guys can interact into the polls, and I would like to see what you guys actually have to get the answer, and also comment on those polls too, because I would like to hear your answers as well. But be nice in the comments too. So we don't want any fighting in our in the comment section. And also for YouTubers out there, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section because I do read them all. Your questions do mean a lot in the Q&A episodes. All of you that are sending me questions via email, Facebook, and on YouTube. You guys are awesome. You can keep up the great work. Keep up the great work and give me some great questions for the Q&A episodes. You guys are awesome. You keep up the great work, and also make sure you keep your questions short to the point because they'll find them on Instagram and on Threads, and it's the same address, dino.chris.pf. So if you can check out my Instagram and also my Threads accounts, I post pretty cool stuff on there. Also, take care of the people around you. Also, for your younger people out there, to make sure you're listening to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. It's the best motivation you can have a good education. It's very important to have a good education. With a good education, you get a good job in the future. And so, this here is a big announcement right here. So on October 3rd, from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Marshfield Public Library, is my next event. It's in Marshfield, Wisconsin. So it's still in the central Wisconsin area. It's just that you're gonna be heading. It's just gonna be a little bit more on the southwestern part of central Wisconsin. And so please come on down to Marshfield, Wisconsin if you can make it there on October 3rd. And so it's an evening time this time. And so this is a little bit new territory for me to actually do that there. And also I'll be traveling to Marshfield on October 3rd. And I'll be showing my collection of replicas, fossils, and minerals. So that way you can check out all that kind of stuff, and some of the replicas you can touch. The fossils I would be careful of touching, and also the minerals you can touch. And there will be some things that are too fragile for to be touched, but you can still come and check out all the things that I have in my collection. And so, yeah, feel free to come on down to Marshfield, Wisconsin for that event uh, on October 3rd. So hopefully you guys can make it. And that's it for now. And I'll see you guys next time.